Happy Saturday, everyone. I am excited because I got some packages in the mail, and then I went shopping at Wally World for some stuff that I want to show you. So let's jump right in. So I know I ordered some. Yay! Okay, so I got book stickies. So I got the regular book stickies that I normally get. Then I decided to get different colored stickies. Oh, so cool, so cool. Then I also got chlorophyll, I believe is how you say it. Which is supposed to be like gummies that like clean out your system from the inside out. So I take that with like a couple other pills to help with that. So that is one package. The second package is this one right here. See if I have something. Oh, I do have something short. I do have something short. No, Cookie, you can't have this box. Oh, yes, I forgot. No, no! Bad girl! No! Lay down! Lay down! Super excited. I got extra protection, guys. So I got the JBL headphones. I'm so excited because I like the JBL speakers. So I'm hoping that the headphones are awesome. Oh, nice. Nice. So those are what I got from Amazonians. I'm super excited to start using these new colors as well as the old colors as well. I am excited. Now, from Walmart, I got another pair of jeans, which I'm super excited about because I don't think I have a pair of these color jeans. So I got another pair of jeans. Super excited, super excited. Then I got another pair of jeans. Again, super excited, super excited. So that brings my total number of jeans up to 4. 4 pairs of jeans, y'all. I have 4 pairs of jeans. 4 pairs. You know what? We're gonna go talk about it. Then I got a sweatshirt, a plain black one, because you know, why not? Then I got a Dr. Pepper sweater with the back saying "Be a Pepper," right? Yeah, Be a Pepper, Dr. Pepper. So cool. Love it. I actually found that in the men's section in Wally World. But like, can we talk about that for 2 seconds? Why is it that guys have better clothing sections or better clothing selections, there we go, than us females? Explain that. As I drink a Dr. Pepper. So good. Dr. Pepper, if you ever want to sponsor me, I will take it. I don't even need money. Just lifetime supply of Dr. Pepper. That's all. Anyway, the next thing I got are these cute little slipper or socks. Hold on, I'm going to open them so you can see. So I love holiday socks. They're my favorite. And Halloween just ended and now it's Christmas. which means we get to see. These are so cute. My favorite Halloween / Christmas show is The Nightmare Before Christmas. So they had these socks. Oh, they have. Stop it. So I got those. Super excited. Then I also got myself some mittens. I got some mittens because I'm going back to commuting, which means like I'm up at 5 a.m., which means it's very, very cold in the morning. So I'm gonna need some gloves. So I got myself some gloves. Then I got the Pumpkin Spice Cafe. Like I said, I'm like kind of in the mood for romance. Kind of in the mood. And I know this is one, oh yeah, a small town spicy romance. When Jeannie's aunt gives her the beloved Pumpkin Spice Cafe in a small town of Dream Harbor, Jenny jumps at the chance for a fresh start away from her very dull desk job. Girl, same. Listen. I would love to get gifted a little cafe shop in the Netherlands, or hell, Iceland, Ireland, Greenland, London, Edinburgh, Spain, okay, Rome, Italy, Paris, France, name it, I want to be there. I do. Anyway, Logan is a local farmer who avoids Dream Harbor's gossip at all costs. But Jenny's arrival disturbs Logan's routine, and he wants nothing to do with the irritatingly upbeat new girl, except that he finds himself inexplicably drawn to her. While Jenny's happy-go-lucky attitude wins over the grumpy but gorgeous Logan, or has this city girl found the one person in town who won't fall for her charms or her pumpkin spice lattes? This gives me like Hallmark vibes, and I like I like Hallmark movies, so I'm hoping this is what we're getting. I'm hoping. And it looks like this is something that I should have read like at the beginning of fall. But, you know, we don't judge over here. So I got this one, which I'm super, super excited about. And then I also got The Enchanted Greenhouse by Sarah Beth Durst, who's also the author of The Spell Shop. So I'm super excited. Like I said, I've been in the mood for like cozy fantasies and like cozy romances. So I'm super excited for this one. So it looks like this one is, oh, it's set in the same fantasy world as The Spell Shop, but elsewhere in the kingdom on the remote island brimming with singing flowers, honey cakes, and honey love. Ooh, I can't say her name. We're going to call her Tulu. Yeah, that's what we'll call her. I'm pretty sure that's not her name. But we're going to call her Tulu because I don't know how else to pronounce it. Tulu broke the law because she was lonely. She casted a spell and created a magically sentient spider plant. As punishment, she was turned into a wooden statue and tucked away in a cove in the north reading room of the great library of Asums? I don't know. This should have been the end of her story. Yet one day, Turlu wakes up in the cold of winter on a nearly deserted island full of hundreds of magical greenhouses. She's starving and freezing, and the only other human on the island is a grumpy gardener. I'd say less. Listen, I don't know what it is about like happy-go-lucky people with grumpy people that make me so happy. Maybe because that was like kind of my last dynamic a little bit. Like I was the more upbeat one and he was the more like, I'd rather be at home, leave me alone type of person. So I think that's just kind of the romance that I like now. Who knows? But I'm super excited. To start these at some point. I don't know when, but I definitely will. Now, on to the book that I am currently reading, which is this book right here. Yeah, this book. I'm going to learn how to say it in this vlog. I refuse to not know how to say it. So, I am currently 42 pages in. I'm on chapter 3. I am actually really loving the book so far. I get so drawn in and so just enamored every time I put the audiobook on, that I don't want to put it down, even though like it seems like I'm not reading a lot, but I am. I am, with everything going on right now and where my mental space is at. 42 pages is a lot of pages. And I had to slow down the audiobook because I had it on 1.7, but it was reading too quickly to the point where I really couldn't like keep up and comprehend what was going on. So I had to slow it down to 1.5, which is taking me a little bit longer to get through the book, but I'm not too mad at it. I'm enjoying it so far. I am loving Peter and Alice. I'm loving the explanation of magic in here as well. There's a couple passages that are just beautiful that I'm like I'm hesitating to put anything or mark this book only because it's a special edition one. But I kind of don't have any other book because I haven't got the regular edition one yet. So I don't know what to do, guys. I don't know what to do. I'll let you know what I decide to do because there are some lines or descriptions that she says that are just beautiful that you cannot not acknowledge, if that makes sense. I'm also liking the aspect of hell. Like all the research and all the accounts of hell are very interesting, that while we're following these characters as they descend into hell. So very interesting. I am going to continue reading this. I'm having a lovely time. I don't know, because I kind of want to start this one too. Oh, why am I like this with myself? You know what? If I hit 150 pages, how many pages is this book? Hold on. Press pause. How many pages? Almost, what? $542. Okay. If I get to, what time is it? What time is it? Hold on. I have to do laundry. I'm waiting for Mom to finish her laundry so that I can put a load in. Okay. If I get to, you know what? Fuck it. I'm going to still read this book. I promise you. I'm still going to read this book. I think I'm going to put a pause on it and pick up this one. Yeah, I think I'm going to pick up this one. Or no, I'm not. I'm not going to pick this one up. No, I refuse. To the beardiest, most flannels wearing guy I know. Thank you for always providing such inspiration. They even have a playlist. Okay, no, I need to dedicate just my winter romances to one thing because no. Okay, scratch that. We're going to continue reading this book, giving all my attention to this book, which I'm super excited about. I actually am going to put stuff away and try out my headphones, throw on some music, clean up this area, figure out something, because I do want to film. I do have to film an outro for my other video, so I need to organize this. Maybe I'll take out all my books and line them up in the order in which I want them to go per shelf. I'll do that, and then I guess separate my clothes for laundry, unpack, sweep my floors, maybe put my rug down. I don't know, get this situated is what I am trying to say. I'm going to get this situated and then turn around and do what it is that I need to do. Yeah. Okay. I will catch you guys in the next update. Hi guys, I promise we will get a different location for these updates in future videos. But right now I am cleaning. So Sunday, happy Sunday, is typically my reset, reorganize, regather, re-energize day, right? So it's normally when I get my laundry done. It's when I start prepping out my week. I also start cleaning because I want my room to start, or I want to start my week as clean as possible. I also plan out the books that I plan on reading for the week as well, so that I have things to check off, things to make sure I'm hitting and stuff like that. So while I have you, I thought I should let you in on what I mean by that. So I have this weekly thingy-mabob. So normally it's color-coded. I just didn't feel like doing it today. But I normally put my workouts for the day. And then I normally put on my things that I have to film. Normally my filming days are Saturdays. But because I'm starting this week off kind of weird. So I have to film tomorrow, as well as get the content and everything prepped for tomorrow, which is going to be fun. It's going to be fun, but it's okay. Then I have a secret project that I'll be working on. So I have those bullet points tracked, there we go, throughout the week. I also make sure that I'm on top of content. So I have content planned out and stuff like that. Make sure that I have the books and everything. Call the library, put holds on things, stuff like that. I have those throughout the days. Oh, I also organized a self-care day and a lazy day for me throughout the week. Just because I'm gonna have to start commuting, so I have to give myself rest times or else I won't actually rest. Hashtag ADHD funsies. But there's that. So I wanted to go over the books that I want to read this week with you guys. So obviously, because we already started it, why do you never want to like work with me? Because you hate me. That is when I'm completing. Anyway, so obviously the first book would be Calabasas, I think, Calabasas, I don't know. This book right here. So this is obviously the first book I plan on reading this week. I also plan on picking up Alchemy of Secrets by Stephanie Garber. So this is actually kind of a new release, which I am excited that I get. But this book as well. I also want to pick up We Were Villains by M.L. Rio. I have that on my Kindle, as well as A Legend Born, which I have right here. I also have it on my ebook. I'm just trying to grab it. Oh god, I hate these nails. Legend Born is another book I plan on picking up. And then another book on my Kindle that I plan on getting to you is Ninth House by Leigh Bardugo. Yes, I think, which is her first adult book. I don't know if you caught the theme of all these books, but these are all dark academia, which is something that I wanted to do this fall, is read a bunch of academia books. So that is the theme of this vlog. And I think we're going to have some fun. We are going to have some fun, okay? But yeah, so I normally organize my week. I get the books that I want to read for the week, and then I jump in and start doing to-do list, priority list for those to-do lists, like things that I already have to do, and then I'll leave room for layover, you know, stuff like that. So yeah, I try to get as organized as possible during Sunday so that the rest of my week just goes flowingly and I'm just following along to lists, you know, making lists, doing lists, making lists, doing lists, making lists, doing lists, making lists, doing lists, blah, 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 right? Is the goal that I am trying to do, which I think I'm doing a pretty good, or I think it has worked beautifully in my past, so I'm hoping that it still works in my future, if that makes sense. I feel like I'm talking a lot. So I'm going to bid you adieu because I do have clothes to put away, beds to fix, and then a face to wash, and hopefully 30-40 minutes of reading, and then your girl has to go night-night because I have work in the morning. So I will bid you guys adieu. killed it. I had so much fun watching them dance and do their little dances and their routines and just killing it out there on the dance floor. I had so much fun. And fun fact, I actually was in that same recital back when I was in high school. And another fun fact, my class was actually the class that kick-started the recitals. So I've been at each and every single one of them since they started, which is an awesome thing to say. And there's only going to be more. So more that I will be at, because my niece Lily plans on doing it for the next 4 years. And then we have, I think, like a break. Yeah, like a little bit of a break. And then my other nieces will come in and do it. So yeah, I have a lifetime of recitals to go to, and I'm excited for it. But to get to the meat and potatoes of this clip is I finished Cabasas. That is right. I finished it. I am not going to hold you guys in suspense. I gave this a 4 out of 5 stars, with my only critique being that there's a certain chain sequence event that doesn't need to happen that generally could have got taken out of this book. It didn't further or hinder the story in any way, so we could have, went without it. We could have definitely went without it, because I hit like around the last 200, 150 pages left in the book, and I was like, all right, Kwong, like we can speed it up now. Like let's get to the end point. Let's get to the end point, please. But it was worth it because what happened at the end. Okay, Alice, I didn't see you, girl. Okay, girl. Okay. But okay. So, first things first, let's talk about the writing. So I know one of the biggest critiques for R.F. Kuang is that she writes like if her audience is stupid. And normally I would have a problem with that, but I did read the first 2 books in the Poppy War series and didn't feel that way in that series. So maybe it's just the people saying that feel that way. I don't know, but I don't feel that way. But in this book, I can understand why people would say that, because she did over-explain things. But I'm not mad at it, because if she didn't over-explain things, the whole book, just right over my head, I wouldn't have caught not one thing, because I as much as I like Hades in like the Hercules movies and stuff like that, and with the whole Percy Jackson, listen, as I like Hades as a god, but I never thought to read Dante's Inferno. I never thought to search up hell, but now that I read this, maybe I should. Maybe I should, because the concept of hell itself is crazy. It's crazy. And I could see where she was going. Like, I could see where R.F. Kuang was going and how she, like, molded it to fit dark academia ledgers. Or not ledgers. What is the word that I'm looking for? Like, what dark academia is all about. Like, she did her thing. She did her thing. And I love it. And I love that it had different aspects in this book as well. Like, you get your like, for people that love fantasy, there's fantasy in here. For people that love romance, there's romance in here. For people that like a mystery, thriller aspects in here. And deep discussions. All up in here. There's a lot that you go through with these characters that highlight different horriblenesses in our dark academia, or in our educational systems and our academic systems. She did a beautiful job of highlighting things, especially with Alice's storyline. Please read content warnings for that part, but I think that even though it's a gut-wrenching conversation, it's a necessary one. So yeah, I enjoyed that part. I enjoyed the fact that we had moments where we didn't like Peter. And there were moments where we didn't like Alice. And there were moments where I loved Alice. And there were moments where I loved Peter. And there were moments where I hated both of them. There were moments where I wanted both of them to freaking die. Because how do you have a PhD or working towards a PhD in analytic magic and don't know how to speak to one another? Like, am I wrong? I feel like I'm wrong, but I don't feel like I'm wrong. Like, what do you mean? You don't know how to express how you feel with the one another. You don't know how to communicate what's wrong. What do you mean? I'm just saying, like, I feel like that's not very PhD of you, you know? I feel like there's certain levels to, if you have a PhD, there are things that you should be able to do. And the fact that you couldn't, anyway, I'm just joking. Not really, because it does, like, it begs the question, like, would they even be in this predicament if they just knew how to speak to one another? They would still be in it because they're freaking, anyway, I really do love this book. I do have to reread it and mark it all up because there are beautiful passages, and I want to do, like, a book discussion about this book where we really dive in and we look at everything that R.F. Kuang was bringing to light in regards to our educational system and academia studies. But yeah, I think that is a perfect way to end this vlog. I'm definitely going to make my niece Yana pick this book up because she's in school right now. And I want her to get some do's and don'ts from this book. Some do's and don'ts. And I think this is a good way of showcasing that to her. So, highly recommend. And I honestly can't wait to pick up more of R.F. Kuang's work. I think I'm going to finish The Poppy War and then read her other works. But yes, I am glad I got to continue with her writing, and I will definitely be picking up more of her books. I wonder if she's coming out with anything new or coming out with anything next year. That is something I should probably look up. So that is it for this vlog. I will catch you guys in the next one. Bye.